Go great.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm pleased to rise today to speak very briefly to this legislation, the Fairness and Competitiveness in Ontario's Construction Industry Act. We all know that the journey to jobs and prosperity begins by setting great goals. Ontario can lead this country in job creation again, as it has so often in the past, and we should accept nothing less. This goal requires a level playing field for all businesses. Established Ontario companies must be able to compete against their multinational competitors in every sector of our economy, but a recent unfair decision by the Ontario Labour Relations Board puts that future at risk. Speaker, if the provincial government doesn't pass this bill, a technical ruling made by the Labour Relations Board will put one of our major employers, the London, Ontario success story, at untenable competitive disadvantage throughout the province. And it's no minor disadvantage. It will be crippling for this Ontario-based company, rendering them uncompetitive and possibly forcing them to leave the province. This is unacceptable, and we need to update the system before this ancient labour law chases jobs out of this province. The Fairness and Competitiveness in Ontario's Construction Industry Act does nothing more than restore a level playing field. As elected members of the legislature, we should all stand for that. But we must act swiftly. As has been said, the Ontario Labour Relations Board set a deadline of February 2014 to comply with its ruling. This timeline gave the company just enough time to seek a legislative amendment, which was allowed for in the decision, which is what we're trying to do today. It's a simple solution to a specific problem, and we would all hope all other parties would join with us in the PC party in ending this discriminatory practice. So let's pass the bill, get it to second reading so everyone can understand it and get a better understanding of it, and then get it back into the House and pass it, Mr. Speaker. And finally, in the minute that I have, I'm hoping someday before I leave this legislature, voluntarily I hope, that we build a new hospital in Collingwood and expand the one in Alliston. And Alice Dawn may very well win one of those construction project bids in the future. And if this bill is not passed, my local tradespeople will not be able to work on their local hospital, because it has to be the people that were part of the 1950s agreement and those particular trades in that particular collective agreement that, through, I think, technical error, has now been spread right across the province. So I'm speaking up for the people of Alliston, for Tottenham and Beaton, Collingwood, those tradespeople, unionized and non-unionized. They should be allowed, after all. They're the ones that are going to raise the money for their local infrastructure projects like the hospitals and schools. They should be allowed, should Alice Dawn win those contracts, to share in that work. So I'm doing it for fairness, not just for this company, but for my residents, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.